Okay, here at the shed, there's several components you want to take into consideration. One is that, as you can see, it is completely sealed. And the reason for that is because we do not want anyone seeing what's inside unless they come here and pay the Cannondale village a visit. Why we're doing that is because we want to put the importance on building community within this neglected, beautiful village from the 1700s or 1800s, you know? That's the first component. The second component is that no phones are allowed, because we do not want you to take any photos. There's no social media until the exhibition actually comes down. Okay, again, we're trying to bring people over to see it. If they want to see it, they have to come see it. And thirdly, we're also sending a message that wherever there's creativity and innovation, you do not need to actually build Pritzker award-winning architectural structures that are going to cost you tens of millions of dollars. And actually, there's one more component. The other component is very critical because we actually challenge curators to actually choose only one work to curate in the shed art. Welcome to Kudos Shed.
I think making art, any art, is a political gesture, period.
Art by its nature is political. It's a very highly subjective point of view.
Being an artist is a political act anyway, you know. On one hand, it's pretty useless. On the other hand, it's also important and significant. So I think as an artist, I think we're reporters of the time that we live in. We are free of sponsorship. We don't have the government or the church telling us what to do. It's non-documentarian with highly subjective views of how we think the world is. Once I decided to become an artist, I discovered self-love, which is really important. I think it was really important. Art saved my life for sure.
That image of the guy being shot that was a relief got the most attention of anything I was working on. I should investigate that.
These images that I see in the world, they require some kind of like mediation. They have to be dealt with. Otherwise, we'll see these images and we'll forget them the next day. That bothers me. My images are surrogates for ancient archetypes. I do believe like images of collective unconscious. I think there are images that have reoccurred within history. I mean, I'm making voodoo. I mean, I'm just trying to get to your brain one way or another. I'm not trying to tell you what to think, but I'm trying to get you to think and trying to get you to feel for sure. I want you to be moved.
I think making art is about this balance between something that's very, very personal and also very much social in the world. So to find that balance is really important to me. If it's too social, it becomes like bombastic and political. If it's too personal, it becomes too narcissistic, and who the fuck cares about it? Because I think as an artist, your job is to deal with the idea of truth, because you don't have a sponsor. So do you tell the truth, or you do fashion the truth?
Which is the most fucked up situation in the world right now. I mean, because in a weird way, we're all refugees, and we're all immigrants, and the way these people are being treated is just horrendous.
I want my images to happen every time you look at them. They constantly present the present to you.
The idea of pleasure and pain.
I have to touch the work.